But let's start with our word of the day. The word of the day today is confidence. Because let me tell you, Philadelphia, shoulders back. All right, shoulders back. Head held high. Because this is a whole new normal in Philadelphia. And I don't mean it like when Doug said it. I'm talking about the confidence. Now, I don't know about you. So I don't want to speak for you. But I got to say, since this Eagles team finished the job in such a resounding manner, I've been feeling better about myself like I was out there because I believed in this team. And so did you. This was the most confident we had ever been in a team, at least in my lifetime. We were so confident, and they delivered. All right, that confidence is something we got to think about because it's going to relate to the other sports pretty soon. That confidence, how do you feel? Because I got to be honest. I'm telling you, I'm in the zone right now. To have a team like this Eagles team perform at the level that they did and to fight the way that they did, 2-2 didn't mean a thing to them. They had some meetings and they came out there and they kept on just working at it and fighting and doing all those things. And they're extremely talented. But the thing we probably haven't spoken enough is that self-belief that they had, that when maybe a lot of people didn't. Sometimes with teams, and Ricky will speak to this in a little while, the outside noise can make it into that locker room, okay? The outside noise probably did get into the locker room just a year ago. But with this Eagles team, we've talked about how well they were built by Howie Roseman. We've talked about the great job that Nick Sirianni and Vic Fangio and all those guys did, all right? We talked about Jalen Hurts having ice water in his veins. The young defenders, including Cooper DeJean with that big pick six. BG with the leadership. We've talked about all of that. But the one thing we haven't talked about was that was a group that believed. And nothing made them waver not once. They believed and nothing made them waver not once because of that confidence. And when they kept being confident, I can't speak for every show. I can't speak for everybody. This show was really confident. There was this feeling going into the Super Bowl that we've never had before where it was like, wait, yeah, they're going to win. Like, I guess we didn't know 100%, but most of us, I think, really thought they're going to win. And I went on ESPN Radio nationally 2 different times and was told by 2 different show groups, as I mentioned, that I was overconfident. No, I wasn't. In fact, maybe I was underconfident because I didn't think they were going to blow them out. They were up 34-0. This is something we've never seen before. So now the question is, what are we going to do with it as fans? And what does it mean for the other teams as well? What does it mean for those other teams? What will the Phillies do? They're down in Clearwater in spring training. What do they have to do for you to have the confidence in them that you had in these Eagles? What do the Sixers have to do? What do the Flyers have to do? You see, the confidence is a whole new thing. We know all about underdog in Philadelphia. We know all about angst. We know all about anger. We know all about booing. We know about a lot of things. But just pure unmitigated confidence is something that's brand new. And it just applies to the Eagles, where right now, I'm never going to doubt Howie again. I'm not doubting Jalen Hurts. I'm not doubting Nick Sirianni. I'm not doubting these guys. It doesn't mean when something goes wrong, we won't talk about it, because we will. And nothing's going to be perfect. But as far as do you believe they're going to turn it around, my answer for the rest of my life is going to be yes, because they delivered in a way that no other team in Philadelphia history ever has. And this confidence is changing me fundamentally, because Philadelphia, think about all the years all of you guys, if you have any relatives from other cities, had to defend being a Philadelphia fan. Think about all the times where you had to defend and explain yourself. Those days are over. We now know that the end thing, the thing to be, is to be an Eagles fan. And Ricky Bo, you play here when that was not the case. It's a whole new world.
It is a whole new world. I think it's a good new world. I mean, the expectation should be sky high for everybody. I don't care who you are now. We saw a team that came in. We saw a team that was built right. We saw a team that we knew was good. And it's funny, you just brought that up, and I was literally thinking to myself, when I saw all these Eagles fans in the last week and a half before the Super Bowl, was there one person that came up to me and said Do you think there's any problems, or do you think, is Jalen going to be a problem? No. Is Nick going to be no? You know what? I didn't hear one. Now that I just thought of that. And that, to me, is impressive in itself, because you can go back to the other Super Bowls, and you definitely heard, I don't know, we'll see how it goes type thing.
Yep.
No longer for the Eagles. It's no longer, we'll see how it goes. I don't think it should be that way for the Phillies right now. Obviously, the Flyers still have that past that goes on. But, I mean, as fans in this city, you saw what greatness is now. You saw what greatness could be. You saw the happiness that greatness brings everybody. And what does greatness bring? It brings confidence. To what level? All levels. And I'm not just talking little kids in elementary school now have the confidence of what the Eagles done and they're on cloud nine, but keep going. Go up those steps. Go up to grandparents now. Go up to people in their 80s. They have confidence. They have confidence that this city is great again, that this sports city could be the thing that's flourishing. I'll take Nick Sirianni. He was growing that plant. He's growing that plant. Now, is it going to bloom to other teams? Is it going to? Are you going to have this big blooming in the summer with the Phillies, and maybe they put up a Super or World Series championship? This could be the start of a beautiful thing in the city, and I think we all know it, and the confidence is brewing. Anytime that we watch the Eagles from week 5 on, we did not think they were going to lose a football game.
Nope.
We did not think they were even going to have problems in a lot of football games. There were fans out there trickling. They were trickling. There's no doubt about it. But when it came time to crunch time, the NFC Championship, the Super Bowl, what happened? All that confidence was now on the Eagles' side. And it just goes to show. You put a good product out there, they have a very good opportunity to win something. And this was a great product that they put out on the field, and it won the Super Bowl. They brought that trophy back to Philadelphia, and we're all going to see it tomorrow.
Can't wait. I mean, we absolutely can't wait. And there's a popular saying in this city, no one likes us, we don't care. We know that that's not true because we do care. Well, now, Philadelphia, I'm here to say it. We no longer have to care because they're all looking up at us. All right? So if they don't like it, doesn't matter. We're now at the top of the heap. And if they don't like us from down there, we can throw them scraps from the top, from the penthouse, because they're in the outhouse.
And by the way, if you don't believe us, go look on social media, the national people. What are other teams trying to do? Emulate what the Eagles did.
610-632-0975. Word of the day today, confidence on this Therapy Thursday. This confidence is contagious. If you're not feeling confident, we'd like to hear from you today, but I think most people will be feeling confident. And what do the other teams need to do for you to feel the same way about them? We'll get to that. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching. Really appreciate it. If you want more of this content, make sure you like and subscribe. And you can do that kind of over here if you want more of the best show ever.